Hey everybody, welcome to my video about how to make the most of your Apple Watch. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I think are the best features of the Apple Watch, and the features that I use most often. And for those of you that don't currently own an Apple Watch, you'll at least be able to see what some people actually use them for, so stay tuned. The first feature I'm going to talk about, I just about use daily. It's Apple Pay and Apple Wallet. I use Apple Pay on my watch to purchase most day-to-day things like groceries, lunch, dinners, and drugstore purchases. It's way more handy than taking my bank card out of my wallet. To set up Apple Pay, you'd first do so on your iPhone, and then add the cards to your Apple Watch. I'll leave a link in the description below with instructions from the Apple website. I also use many other Apple Wallet compatible cards on my watch, like my Starbucks card. I've also found it handy for event tickets from Ticketmaster, train tickets, scene points, and even my gym membership. Once you start getting used to it, you realize just how convenient it really is to use Apple Pay and Apple Wallet on your Apple Watch. The next feature I use almost daily on my Apple Watch is fitness tracking. This one should pretty much be a no-brainer for most Apple Watch owners, as there are so many Apple Watch commercials that advertise this feature. I live within walking distance of most of the places I have to go, so I often record my outdoor walking when I leave the house to go to work, the gym, or even the grocery store. Then when you look at the activity app, you can see how many calories you're burning per day. You can also make sure you're getting enough exercise and track your steps, distance, and even flights climbed. The other feature I've been using more and more is the phone app. I've noticed that I've been answering more phone calls on my Apple Watch, especially when I'm at home, as my iPhone is usually on a table or the couch. So if I'm making a sandwich or brushing my teeth, for example, I can answer the phone call on my watch and then switch over to my iPhone later in the conversation if I want to. Also, if you have an LTE or cellular Apple Watch, you can even use your Apple Watch to replace your cell phone for a short time. To learn more about this feature, you can check out my other video, Use a Cellular Apple Watch Like a Phone. I'll leave a link in the description below. Another great feature I use that the Apple Watch offers is the ability to control music playback from your iPhone, which I find especially useful when I use my AirPods at the gym to listen to music. That way I don't have to take my iPhone out of my pocket. I can control the volume, pause, play, go ahead or backward one track, and even see what's playing. If your iPhone battery is low, or you left your iPhone at home, you can play synced music directly from your Apple Watch. To save music to your Apple Watch, just open the Watch app on your iPhone and go to My Watch tab. Then scroll down and tap Music. On this screen, you have the option to sync heavy rotation music or save specific playlists or albums to your Apple Watch. And even if you're a Spotify user, you can now control your Spotify music playback on your iPhone from your Apple Watch. The interface isn't quite as full-featured as it is on your iPhone, but it does mostly give you the same basic music controls as Apple does for iTunes or Apple Music. Spotify even offers a watch face complication to make it easier for you to control. I feel all these music controls really add value to having an Apple Watch, especially if you have wireless headphones like AirPods. The other great feature of the Apple Watch is the growing functionality of third-party apps, as they're always becoming more and more powerful over time, adding new value. I currently find both the Weather Network and Shazam apps to be really helpful. Apple's default weather app isn't bad, but it's not too accurate where I live in Canada, so it's great to be able to use the Weather Network app on your watch. Also, I find when I'm out, whether it's a nightclub or a store at the mall, sometimes I hear songs that I really like and don't know what they are, so I seem to use Shazam a lot. So instead of walking around holding my iPhone in the air, I just use it on my Apple Watch. Also, I use calculator apps on my watch sometimes too when I'm out for dinner and want to calculate the tip or split a bill, like DialCalc or CalcBot. Just think of what else we'll be able to do with watch apps as Apple Watch gains even more processing power in the future. Other minor features that may not get used all the time but can still be fun or even convenient that I like to use include the walkie-talkie app, which is great sometimes when you want to have a quick conversation with your friends, and also the built-in timer app. I use this for the laundry every week. And the last two features of the Apple Watch I use often that you never really hear much about are the watch notifications and calendar app. They are separate features but kind of go together. I find having my notifications go to my Apple Watch is really handy for most apps, so I don't have to pull my iPhone out of my pocket. Also, it's nice to be able to check your calendar quickly if you're trying to see what's on your agenda in the near future. I'm sure there are many other features the Apple Watch has that I haven't mentioned that bring daily value for people. What Apple Watch features do you use often? Please share them in the comments below. Maybe we'll all learn about even more benefits the Apple Watch offers. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And while you're down there, don't forget to ring that bell and subscribe to the channel for more tech videos, including tech how-tos, every week. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.